And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we kick off day 2 of our coverage of the 2017 Florida DYB T-Ball State Tournament here from East Lakeland, Florida, and brought to you live on the web at JockJive.com. Along with the boss, Robert Williamson, who's over on Field 3. This is Jason Thompson holding it down on Field 2 as we begin day 2 of pool play. We'll have 5 games today. And by the end of the day, we'll know who will be playing in bracket play on Monday as we start action today with Desoto taking on Wildwood. Desoto at 1-1 obviously needs to win out. Wildwood at 0-2 needs to win out and get some help along the way. Desoto will be the visitors. Desoto is going to be the visitors. They're wearing their blue tops with the charcoal gray pants with the white numbers and letters. They'll send the following lineup to the plate. 22 is Riley McRae in right. 5 is Kingston Boyd. 79 is Joseph Serena in the pitcher circle. 12 is Decoy Campbell at first. 13 is Chase Shirley at second base. 00 is Raylan Jacobson at third. Number 1 is Jonathan Baker in left. 7 is Philip Taylor in right center. 27 is Jake Safford. 2 is Bryson Warham. 9 is Braden Bierman. And number 20 is Braden Lawrence. Wildwood wearing their whites today with the, looks like, red, blue, gray, and white stripes. Kind of got that Houston Astros look from the 70s going with the color scheme, or the design anyway. Blue letters with red trim on them, charcoal gray pants, and the blue caps. Defensively, on the infield, from left to right, from third to first, will be 88 Jackson Todd, 7 Riet Kirkland, 99 Landon LaRusso, 2 Ryder Krusiger. The outfield from left to right, number 6 is Carter Walsh, 10 is Keaton Magamole, 1 is Rudy Brown, 10 is Luke Ruskin. Behind the plate, number 3 is Pat Harrison, and the pitcher circle is number 8, Alex Yest. Again, there is a chance of a 3-way tie here in Pool 1. I believe it would be between Sebring, West Volusia, and DeSoto. If that happens, it would be head-to-head. Obviously, it'd go to the next tiebreaker, which is fewest runs allowed between those two teams. The barehanded throw to first. Oh, and he drops the ball. He'll be safe with the infield hit. Again, 2 pools of 5. The top 2 teams from each pool will advance to bracket play tomorrow. Championship on Tuesday night with an if game on Wednesday. As number 5, Kingston Boyd stepping in. Your runner on first. Riley McCray swung on and off the glove of the diving second baseman into center for a base hit. Great effort by Landon LaRusso diving to his right as the lead runner will take third on the play. That would have been a great play by LaRusso, diving to his left, also looking into the sun from that perspective too. That would have been a spectacular play, but squirts off his glove. So we have runners at the corners here with nobody out for Joseph Serena. And he swats one, and it will fall into left field for a base hit. Gets past the left fielder. A runner's going to score. Runner to third. Close play at second, and he'll head back to first. But a runner comes in to score. And Boyd, the first one to get the uni dirty as he slides in unnecessarily, but they want to get dirty. They're boys. What do you expect? As McCray scores, Boyd scores. And just like that, Desoto with the 2-0 lead. As the left-handed hitting Takoy Campbell, the first baseman stepping in, choking up on the bat. And he swings over the top. Campbell gets his money's worth when he takes those hacks. There's no question about that. It's like he's trying to aim for the scoreboard. He'll size this one up and rip one to second baseman. Oh, LaRusso, it bounces off his chest. He looks to be okay as the lead runner will go to first. The throw to the pitcher is dropped. Campbell to second. And the runner will score all the way from first. And Serena gets dirty too. I mean, it's a good habit for the kids to get in. You got to slide on a play at the plate. Even if there isn't a play at the plate. As Chase Shirley, the batter. Number 5 batter, Desoto with 3 here already in the first, and still nobody out. Shirley sizing it up. And he swats one to left field, and the left fielder over his head. Campbell to third. He will score as the throw goes to second. As LaRusso runs the lead runner back. As Campbell scores to make it 4-0. As Wildwood didn't try to make a play at the plate, but keep the runner at first for a possible play at second. Raylan Jacobson, batter number 6 in the lineup. He swings over the top. Boy, he got his money's worth there. Big hack. As the ball's on the tee, and Jacobson rips one to shortstop. He has it. He'll flip to second for one. They'll tag him even though he just had to tag the base. Nice play there. Rhett Kirkland to LaRusso for the 6-4 put out. First out of the game is Jonathan Baker to the plate, left-handed batter. Again, want to thank Wildwood for wearing their whites today. It was really odd that of the 4 teams in this pool, 4 of them wore blue yesterday. The host, East Lakeland, wearing red. So this is a little easier to differentiate between the teams with Wildwood wearing their whites. Baker, the left-hander. He rips one into right center. Could be a play at second. Not in time, but the runner's going to head to third, and they're going to chase him down. He will be safe at third, and the trail runner will head to second. Play at second, and he didn't tag him, but he may have gone out of baseline, and they get him. After that, all that, an RBI is scored. They could have called him for being out of baseline for taking that wide turn at second, but the second baseman, LaRusso, running him down. So it'll be a single and an RBI. I guess we'll call that an 8-4 on the putout to make it 5-0. 2 outs. Philip Taylor to the plate. He is batter number 8 in the lineup. You can always tell which parent belongs to which kid because they rush behind the backstop with the video camera or the phone. Kind of a dead giveaway. As Taylor sizes it up. And he swats one into right center, bounces off the right center fielder, but left center fielder has it, and he will hold Taylor to the single as LaRusso runs it in. As Jake Safford, batter number 9, to the plate. Desoto coming in with a 38-16 win over East Lakeland and a 34-13 loss to West Volusia. 1-1 in pool play. Swatted up the middle. Past the pitcher. Past the right center fielder and left center fielder. We're going to have a foot race. And it'll be a long single, but after all that, Taylor coming all the way around to score. So Taylor scoring from first on the long single from Safford as the number 10 batter Bryson Warham, Brycin Warham. He'll be the catcher in the bottom of the first. Warham sizing it up, and he hits a chopper to the pitcher. He has it. He's got it in his hands. But that'll be it. He didn't even throw to first. Obviously, he's in the pitcher circle. The lead runners stop moving. So I guess you call that an infield hit for Warham. So 2 runners left on, but Desoto puts up 6 in the top of the first. We'll go to the bottom of the first when we get back here on JockJive.com. Back here in the bottom of the first, where Wildwood will send the following batting lineup to the plate. 99 is Landon LaRusso at second base. 7 is the shortstop, Rhett Kirkland. 2, Ryder Krusiger, the third baseman. 88 is the third baseman, Jackson Todd. Rudy Brown is the right center fielder. Number 8 in the pitcher circle is Alex Yes. 6 is Carter Walsh, the left fielder. Keaton Magamole, the left center fielder, will bat 8th. He wears number 10. 15 is Luke Ruskin in right. 5 is A.J. Pearson-Stokes. 3 is Pat Harrison behind the plate, and number 4 is Zach Yest. And we'll give you the DeSoto lineup. Their defense from left to right, from third to first. 0 is Raylan Jacobson. 9, Braden Bierman. 13 is Chase Shirley, and 12 is Takoy Campbell. And we'll give you the outfield after this at bat from LaRusso. Sizing it up. And he pops one up, and it's caught by the shortstop. Nice play there by number 9, Braden Bierman. The outfield for DeSoto from left to right. Number 1 is Jonathan Baker. 20 is Braden Lawrence. 7, Philip Taylor. 22 is Riley McCray. Behind the plate is number 2, Bryson Warham. In the pitcher circle, 99 is Joseph Serena. Wildwood coming in off a heartbreaking loss, 20-19 to West Volusia, but then beat DeSoto. Actually, they didn't beat DeSoto. They beat, well, let me check this. They lost to Sebring 23-8. Popped into right field. That'll drop for a base hit. Throw it to the pitcher, and he will have to go back after the single to right by Rhett Kirkland. Ryder Krusiger, number 2, to the plate. The other action going on in Pool 2 is West Seminole and South Sumter. South Sumter with 64 runs in their first 2 games. Saw that South Sumter won the machine pitch, so they're looking for the double. Swatted up the middle off the glove of the pitcher. Second baseman has it, but won't have a play at second. That'll be an infield hit for Krusiger. 88 is Jackson Todd. as Jackson Todd with the red Jackson across the back of the helmet. He sizes one up here. And he pops one into center. Oh, it's caught again by the shortstop. Nice stab there by Braden Bierman for out number 2. Nice glove work there by number 9. As Rudy Brown steps in. Notice the only one in the field is Serena with the sunglasses. That is hit to the left side. Third baseman can't get it. Shortstop can't either. Runner's going to come around to score. Shortstop holding the ball will throw to the pitcher. We got 2 runners out there. And they're all going to be safe. Time is called. Time is called. So an RBI for Rudy Brown. Almost had 2 runners out there on second as Kirkland scores a run. But we'll have runners now at second and third. So we have Krusiger at third, Brown at second for Alex Yest. Need a big base hit here. And he'll size it up. Yes, pops one right side. It'll fall in front of the second baseman. He has it. Throw to first. Not in time. And one will score. Runner headed to third, and they will. Did they tag him? They got him. So that'll be an RBI single for Yes, but he is tagged out 4 unassisted. So they leave a runner on, but they do get should be 2. Okay, we heard the umpire. So they did get the run for Krusiger. So we will go to the top of the second with a 6-2 score here on JockJive.com. Back here in the top of the second, Desoto will send up batters 11, 12, and 1, Bierman, Lawrence, and McCray. Don't forget to like JockJive on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. We're trying to reach 10,000 Facebook likes and 1,000 Twitter followers this summer. We need your help to get there. And when you like us on Facebook, we keep you updated on scores, schedules, game status, and so much more. So go to JockJive.com and follow the shortcut to all the social media, or simply put JockJive Sports in the search engine of Facebook, or at JockJive on Twitter. Plus, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Braden Bierman with a couple of putouts is in the first inning. Tops the ball, but it does not get out of the circle. It'll be a foul ball. Bierman getting some coaching from the stands. I'm assuming that's mom and dad over there. As the ball's on the tee for his second shot at it. Hits under the tee again. In 6-2 our score here in the early going of game 1 of 5 today, day 2 of pool play. That's popped up, and the shortstop makes the catch. That's Rhett Kirkland for out number 1. Seeing some glove on both shortstops here early. as Braden Lawrence to the plate, number 20. 12th batter in the lineup. And he puts it in play. Pitcher will have it. Throw to first. Oh, and it's dropped to be safe with the infield hit. Notice that the first baseman, Cruciger, with the shades out there. Todd at third base has the glasses, but he's not wearing them. They're just perched on top of his head. As McRae hits one too short, he will throw to second, and he'll be out there for the out. 6-4 on the fielder's choice. That will be Kirkland to LaRusso. 2 down. This is big if Wildwood gets out of this inning without allowing a run. Momentum swings back to their favor. Kingston Boyd with a single and a run scored his first time up. He pops one to the pitcher. He has it. Oh, he bobbles it, and there won't be a play. It's like the pitcher, yes, had it twice, but just couldn't squeeze it. Probably sweaty hands out there. It is warm out here, folks. As Joseph Serena to the plate. Serena with a 2-run single back in the first inning. And he hits one to the right side. LaRusso stops it, and he will just tag the runner. And I think they're going to call him out of the baseline. Either he tagged him or he's out of the baseline, one of the two. Nice play there by LaRusso on the 4 unassisted for out number 3. It's a good defense by Wildwood. They keep Desoto off the board here in the second. Go to the bottom of the second with a 6-2 score. Wildwood coming to bat here on JockJive.com.
Okay, from the Yes family, where are they from? Well, they're up in Georgia, in northern Georgia. I don't know the city, okay, but it's the grandparents of the Yes boys, okay, and also some of their families watching at Tampa,
Back here in East Lakeland, where I was hearing between commercials that the extended Yest family from North Georgia and as also some in Tampa are tuning in this morning watching the game, so we appreciate y'all watching. As Carter Walsh will step in. And he swats one to the pitcher. He has it. He'll fire to first. In time. That'll go 1-3. Looked like the ball crawled up the arm of Serena, but he was able to hang with it and throw to Campbell for the out. Also notice Serena's got the glasses, but they're perched on his head too. He's like, I don't need any glasses. As Keegan Magamole to the plate. And he will pop one to the third baseman. Bobbles, recovered by the shortstop, and they'll just throw to the pitcher, holding to a single. So the one-out single will bring Luke Ruskin to the plate. Ruskin wearing number 15. He is the, I guess you'd call him the rover in the outfield. Actually, he's playing in right field, my mistake, as he sizes it up. And he will pop one to the right side. First baseman has it, a race to the bag, and they got him. And the runner will stay at second. We'll have to credit the long legs of Campbell. That was the difference on that play. Didn't look like he was going to get there, but he closed the gap quickly and beat Ruskin by a hair. As Keaton Magamole will take second on the play. A.J. Pearson Stoke is your batter. Not sure if any other player on the team could have made that play, but the long legs of Campbell coming into play there as he beat him to the bag by a hair. As Pearson Stokes will ground one to the pitcher to his right. He will fire one across to first in time. Nice defense there by Desoto. So Joseph Serena with the long throw across the diamond for the 1-3 putout. And he gets attaboys from his coaches. We've played 2. To the top of the third we go. It's 6-2. Need a sports fix 24/7, whether live or archived? You can get it on JockJive.com. We have multiple channels with multiple sporting events and shows from practically every level of competition. There's the ACCC, the GCAA, Georgia Military Channel, DYB, Dixie Baseball, Georgia Highlands Softball Channel, and so much more. JockJive.com for those with an insatiable sports appetite. Also want to remind you, if you want copies, a DVD copy of any game we broadcast this week, whether it's the T-ball or the major state tournament, you can get it by emailing info at jockjive.com. The cost is $10 per game plus shipping and handling. Again, that is info at jockjive.com. And it looks like both coaches are at the scorer's table making defensive changes. We'll try to get those for you. As Decoy Campbell, who made that nice play back in the second inning, will come to the plate here. And it looks like we're going to have a new catcher. I don't think he realized it, but he still has that towel, the red wet towel around his neck. I don't know if he can keep that out here. The home plate umpire's noticed, but he's like, I think this is the other Yest. He's got, as Zach Yest has the red towel. You see him. I believe he's going to have to get rid of the towel there. Well, it matches his uniform. I mean, part of it anyway. Oh, they're just going to wrap it around his neck. Okay. He was feeling under the weather yesterday, I remember, so we try to keep him hydrated. Yeah, they tuck it in. Now he's good to go. So it's an all-Yest battery, per se. One in the pitcher's circle, one behind the plate. So it is Zach behind the plate and Alex in the pitcher's circle. Maybe if we can convince him to move up a couple steps, you can see him in the camera. But he's over there on the left. Trust me, he's there. As Decoy Campbell, number 12, to the plate. Here in the top of the third. As he rips one to the left side. Yes, coming out with it. He'll throw to first. And they got him. It'll go 1-3. Close play at first. Good hustle. Alex Yes running to his left. And Krusiger with the catch for out number 1. Seeing some really good defense here in the early going. Obviously, T-ball is an offensive-minded game. Ball sitting on the tee. It's not moving. Makes it a lot easier for the offensive player. But we're seeing some good glove work, good catches at shortstop and in the pitcher circle. As Chase Shirley rips one past the shortstop, past the left fielder. It's going to be at least 2 as Shirley's going to round the corner and stay there. Good defense by the Wildwood outfielder, holding Shirley to a very long single. That'll bring Raylan Jacobson to the plate. Jacobson hit into a fielder's choice and scored his first time up. As Jacobson, big swing and a miss, swings over the top for strike 1. I think he's trying to hit that Tampa Bay Rays banner out there in left center. Big cut. And the ball back on the tee. And he pops one under the shortstop glove into left center for a base hit. Runner will head to third. And they will throw it to the pitcher. And he'll stay there. Runners at the corners now for Desoto to bring up Jonathan Baker. He drove in a run his first time up, but then was tagged out trying to make it to second. As LaRusso getting the shoe tied, thanks to the base umpire. Hopefully he says, thank you, Mr. Ump, and now we're ready to go. Ball on the tee for Baker with runners on the corners. DeSoto looking to add to a 6-2 lead. Ground ball. Nice play by LaRusso. He will tag the runner coming at him. Throw to first. Not in time, but good work there by the second baseman. The fielder's choice goes 4 unassisted. Baker does get an RBI, though. As Shirley comes in to score, it's now a 7-2 game. Philip Taylor to the plate. He has an RBI single. Philip with 2 L's in the first name, according to the score sheet. He sizes it up. And he puts it in play. The pitcher gets past him. The shortstop gets it. Runs to second to tag him. Throw to first will not be in time. It gets away. Nice backup there by the outfielder, Pearson Stokes. He will throw it into the pitcher. I think that's 3 outs, though. So that'll go fielder's choice. 6 unassisted with Baker forced out at second. DeSoto tacks on another. We're through 2.5 to the bottom of the third we go. Wildwood coming to bat, trailing 7-2 here on JockJive.com. Back to action here as Pat Harrison will lead things off here in the bottom of the third. As Wildwood looks to rally, they trail 7-2 and in a definite must-win game for them if they want to make it to tomorrow. DeSoto at 1-1 is still in the thick of it as well. The possibility looms of there being a 3-way tie for 3 spots. If that is the case, assuming everybody, obviously at 3-1, everybody will beat everybody. The next tiebreaker is fewest runs allowed between the tied teams. I think we're waiting for a DeSoto player. No, we're waiting on the on-deck batter as little Zach Yest is coming around. I think he has to run to the other side. We'll see him come into screen here in a second. Well, guess they're going to keep him right there. I thought he had to be behind the on-deck batter on the left side, but he'll stay over there on the right side as Harrison hits a chopper to the pitcher. Serena has it long, throw across. Nice scoop. Oh, and he can't make the play. He'll be safe. The throw was low. Campbell also almost makes a great play over there. But Harrison's safe, and here comes Zach Yest. We'll see him choking up on the bat there. As he sizes it up. And he puts it in play. The pitcher has it. Bare hands, long throw across. And Campbell makes the play this time. 1-3. but the younger Yest moves Harrison from first to third. And that's at least twice where Serena's had to come to the right side, making the throw over to first a lot longer. He's got a big smile on his face. Landon LaRusso to the plate. Sure. And that is popped up. Left side. The pitcher will... he tried to barehand and tag him all in the same motion, but unable to as he runs to the circle. But I think LaRusso... he will get second. Good hustle by LaRusso. It was a close play there. He's very close to the line. So an infield double for LaRusso. Great effort by Serena. Tried to barehand and tag the guy all in the same motion, but then couldn't get back to the circle in time. That does score a run to make it 7-3. As Rhett Kirkland hits one to the left side under the glove of the third baseman. Left fielder has it. He'll fire one to third. Misfires, and that's going to be a run as Russo comes in to score. It'll be a double for Kirkland. Wildwood now within 3 at 7-4. Here comes Ryder Krusiger, who had an infield single his first time up. And he swings under the tee for strike one. Coming up next here on field 2, it'll be Sebring and Desoto. Desoto is going to have to go back-to-back. Krusiger lining it up, and he pops one to the right side, past Campbell into right for a base hit. Bounces away from the right fielder briefly. A runner's going to come around to score. Nice throw into second, holding Krusiger to a very long single. Campbell also almost stabbed it out of the air on the line drive, but it gets into right field to make it 7-5. Jackson Todd to the plate. He popped out to short his first time up. Todd sizes it up and rips one down the third baseline. Gets past the third baseman. The left fielder will field it, holding the lead runner to second. He throws to third and it gets away. So the runners will advance a base to second and third. So a double for Jackson Todd. Moves runners to second and third. Base hit here could tie it, as the left-handed hitting Rudy Brown, who hit an RBI double his first time up, comes to the plate.
Now batting, Rudy.
Looks like West Seminole 14-5 over West Sumter. Those two teams are undefeated, as South Sumter only with 5 runs, but it's early. Rudy Brown, the lefty, will chop one. Serena again, long throw across. Got him! Another nice throw by Serena. So it'll go 1-3, but Krusiger scores on the play to make it 7-6. That's the fourth time in 8 outs that Serena to Campbell on the 1-3 putout. Good work by the pitcher. And still doesn't need the glasses. Still got him perched on his head, but it hadn't stopped him from making almost every play out there, as Yes to the plate has an RBI single. Base hit could tie it. And moving those feet around, they'll pop one up. And we're going to have time called. Time called. I'm guessing that maybe he took too long to swing the bat. I guess you have like 10 seconds or something, but I think Yes was moving his feet like he was going to hit one way and then moved him to hit the other way. So I guess there's a I'll have to ask somebody about that. I guess there's like a 10-second limit that you have to swing the bat. So, yes, we'll try again. He'll rip one over third baseman's head in the left. It will tie the game as the throw comes into second. Yes, looking, and he'll go back to first. So Jackson Todd scores the 4th run of the inning. Number 6 is Carter Walsh, who grounded out to the pitcher his first time. And the ball is on the tee. Sizing it up. And he hits one to the left side. Shortstop bobbles, recovers, and everybody will be safe. They're going to try to get him going to third, and he will be safe. Oh, now he's coming home with it. They throw to the pitcher, and he scores. Wow. That's some aggressive base running by Alex, yes. Ball never left the infield, and he scores all the way from first. As the 10th batter to the plate in Keaton Magamole. Wildwood has 6, but they can get 8 if Magamole can touch them all here. So Wildwood hoping to get at least 1 out of this play. As Magamole rips one to the left side. That's a base hit. The third left fielder has it clean. He will throw it to the pitcher, and he will run to get in the circle. As I thought Serena may have had a shot at Walsh trying to score, but he sacrificed that run to keep Magamole at second. RBI double for him. So a 7-run third for Wildwood, and we've got us a brand new ball game. 9-7 the score. As we go to the top of the 4th here, day 2 of pool play, 2017 Florida DYB State Tournament, which you're watching on JockJive.com. Back here in East Lakeland. It may come as a surprise to you how affordable it is to have JockJive Sports provide coverage of your sporting event or sports team with quality streaming, offering a national and international platform to show off your school or sport. We produce everything from youth sports to the NCAA Division I, literally from every part of the country, large production or small, tiny venues or huge. We can and have done them all. To put JockJive Sports to work for you, email info@jockjive.com. That's the owner, Robert Williamson. He'll give you the info. That's what Spring Hill did just last week, days before the start of the Dixie Boys tournament. Mike Rideout is there bringing you the action of the 13 and 14-year-olds state tournament. So all the more reason to like us on Facebook. We can keep you updated on the scores from here at the T-ball in the majors, as well as Spring Hill, where the Dixie Boys are playing, as well as next week when we're in Mariana for the Florida AAA and O-Zone, and Troy, Alabama, and Andalusia, Alabama for the Alabama AAA and O-Zone, all on the same weekend. So we're awfully busy here the next 10 to 14 days. Of course, we'll be in Cleveland, Mississippi for the Coach Pitch Machine Pitch World Series. And then the finale, the Dixie Youth World Series, the AAA, the traditional majors, and the O-Zone from Oxford, Alabama. There's the younger Yest walking across the screen. As Jake Safford to the plate here in the top of the 4th. And he hits one into left field. It will drop for a base hit. He's around first, and he will stay there. Actually making the turn, but he'll be ran back after a very long single. as Bryson Warm had an infield single his first time up. Represents the tying run in what's been a seesaw affair. 14-11 over to our right with West Seminole and South Sumter. Battle of the unbeatens in that pool. Warm hits one to the left side. Left fielder coming up. It'll be a base hit. The runner will take third. Throw coming into shortstop, and he gets away. And everybody's running. Safford will come in to score. It'll be a two-bagger, and it looks like three as Yes gets the ball and hurries to the circle, and he's there. So Safford scoring all the way from first base. Gets DeSoto within a run at 9-8. Braden Bierman popped out to short his first time. As the ball is on the tee. And he will pop one up. Pitcher coming out, Yes. But he'll keep the runner at first. The throw to first, they get him. Runner coming home now, and he will be safe. As Warham originally had to hold on the ball hit to the pitcher, but then when the ball went to first, he broke for home and scored on the 1-3 put out by Bierman. That is Alex Yes to Cruciger on the out, on the put out. Pardon me. So one out here in the first for Braden Lawrence. Had an infield single his first time up, but then was forced out at second. As Lawrence hits one to the right side. Yes, barehanding it, and he'll just have to put it in his pocket. Infield hit. Lawrence is second. So Riley McCray with an infield single and a fielder's choice. He's 1 for 2. That's hit to the left side. Shortstop has it. He fired a second. But no, there's a bobble. It'll be safe. Nice try by LaRusso, but the throw was low. He did all he could. So an infield hit will put runners at first and second. As Kingston Boyd with 2 singles, also scored a run, will step in now in the game tied at 9. As the Wildwood coach, not sure if he's protesting the call. I guess he's going to reposition his shortstop, Kirkland. You know, despite the relatively high scoring so far, it is 9-9. We have seen a good measure of defense on both sides. To me, it can't be underestimated how vital it is for outfielders fielding the ball to get the ball to second base and get him to catch it to keep that runner at first. To make a good, strong throw to that second baseman so he can run the runner back. That way you keep the opposition just going base to base to base and keeping all those force outs open. As Kingston Boyd to the plate. Again, Boyd with a single and a run scored in the first. Infield single in the second. He was forced out on a fielder's choice as he sizes it up. And he hits one to the right side. First baseman has it. Race to the bag, and he'll win it easy. Ryder Cruciger, 3 unassisted. As runners will go second and third. Nice glove work by the first baseman. As Joseph Serena to the plate, who's had a very busy day in the field and also has a 2-run single to his credit. Base hit could give DeSoto the lead back. As Tacoy Campbell, who's had a pretty good game on defense himself, waits on deck. And Serena pops one up. Shortstop running in, makes a diving catch. Wow! A little na-na-nut for the shortstop, Rhett Kirkland. Nice play. but DeSoto does get 2. They leave 2 on. They have left 7 on through 3.5. I think the DeSoto coaches are trying to plead their case, but even they have to admit, darn, that was some great glove work there as we go to the bottom of the 4th. We are tied at 9 here on the opening game of Day 2 of pool play, the 2017 DYB State T-Ball State Tournament on Jock. Back here in East Lakeland. After today's game is over, you can watch the action again and again on JockJive.com. Go to the same spot you watch the live coverage and watch the archives, or if you want a DVD of any game of the Florida DYB T-Ball State Tournament, email info@JockJive.com and we will get the process started. Wildwood will send up 9, 10, and 11 in Ruskin, Pearson, Stokes, and Harrison in a 9-9 tie. Looks like it's 18-11 to our right with West Seminole and South Sumter. Again, those are a pair of 2-0 teams. Possibly could be a matchup on Monday or Tuesday. We'll see. Ruskin grounded out to first, 3 unassisted in his only at bat. Again, the action here on Field 2. We'll have DeSoto coming back against Sebring in the next game. West Volusia and East Lakeland at 2. Sebring, West Volusia at 4. So West Volusia will have to go back-to-back, followed by East Lakeland and Wildwood at 6. Here's hoping we don't have another 13-hour day at the park. We had about 4 hours of that in delays, 3 for rain and about an hour for lightning later in the day. Looks like Kingston Boyd will now be the catcher. You see him in the screen. So it looks like that game's in the bottom of the 3rd to our right. We're moving on a little quicker here in the bottom of the 4th. Couple of tight games, 13-11 over there, 9-9 here. Not sure what our holdup is. Actually, we're waiting to get players out there. Looks like we see number 2, Bryson Warham, who started the game behind the plate, is now in the outfield. And as we mentioned, Boyd now behind the plate. As Luke Ruskin strolls to the plate. Ball is on the tee. Hits one to the right side. Second baseman bobbles, recovers, throws to first. Oh, and it's dropped by Campbell. It'll be an infield hit. Might have gotten him as it got past Serena and Shirley making the throw over. A.J. Pearson Stokes grounded out 1-3 his first time up. Will come to the plate. Wildwood definitely has the most patriotic uniform today. Notice both teams are wearing that, I guess you call it the charcoal gray pants. As the ball is on the tee. And it is ripped to the third baseman. Oh, it gets past him into left field for the base hit and a big turn at second, but he will go back. Notice that Serena, the pitcher, before the hit, went breaking to his left. Not sure what the rules are regarding that. If he can make a break out of the circle before contact, I think a coach is out there going to talk to him. Hey, the kid is eager to make a play. He's made several of them today so far. As Pat Harrison to the plate, we have runners at first and second. Harrison with the infield single his first time up. You see Serena lined up to the left side of the circle, anticipating a ball being hit out there. Ground ball, and Serena recovers. Bobbles recovers. Oh, and he fakes the throw. Time is called. We'll have runners at the corners. So we have the bases loaded. I guess the rule is that the player in the pitcher circle has to have 1 foot inside the circle before contact is made. And then once contact is made, you can make a break. You have to have at least 1 foot in the circle. As Zach Yes to the plate with the bases loaded. As Serena moving up in the circle. Nope. Okay, you see the base umpire saying he has to stay on the second half of that semicircle. I think he's got an eye on making a play at the plate. We'll see. Zess had a 1-3 put out his first time up as he chokes up on the bat. And Yes puts it in play to the left side. It's a fair ball. And he will tag the base for the out. That'll go 5 unassisted. He tries to tag him anyway. He's out. And he tags him. That's going to be a double play, I believe. I think that's 2 outs. Yeah, he tagged third for 1 out, then the runner trailing behind him ran. That's going to be a double play. That'll go fielder's choice. Pearson Stokes tagged out at third. So Ruskin does score. So an RBI for Yes after all of that. But Stokes is tagged out on the force, and then Harrison kept running, and then from his belly, Jacobson tagged him, and Serena went over and congratulated. So a nice double play by the third baseman. Big play there. As Landon LaRusso to the plate. LaRusso lining it up. Infield shading to the right. Then he shades back to left. Pops it up. And it will fall in front of the shortstop. As Yes takes second, he'll be safe there. LaRusso now with 2 hits. As Rhett Kirkland with 2 hits, a single and a double. As time is called, I believe that is the manager, Alan Kirkland, going out to talk to the, I would say he's the younger Yes, saying you got to run no matter what. And he's ready to go as he leads off a second. And LaRusso off of first. As a left-handed hitting Kirkland lines it up, and he will pop one over the second baseman's head into right center. Runner around third. Yes will come in to score. The throw comes into second. Runner to third, and they're going to get 2 out of it. So the 2-run single by Rhett Kirkland. Makes it 12-9. As Ryder Krusiger to the plate, 2 for 2 with 2 runs scored and an RBI. He lines it up, and he pops one down the right side. That's a fair ball, and he could be running all day. He gets past the right fielder. He now has it. Runner around third. The throw coming into the infield. A runner coming in to score. Runner headed to third, and they'll throw it to the pitcher, and he will be safe at third with a triple. As Kirkland comes all the way around to score from first to make it 13-9. As Jackson Todd, 1 for 2 with a double and a run scored. Todd popped out to short in the first and hit the double and scored a run in the third as he lines it up and hits one over the third baseman's head into left field. A run will score. The throw will come into the shortstop. He bobbles it. It'll be a 2-bagger for Jackson Todd. Krusiger scores his 3rd run of the game to make it 14-9. Batter number 9 is Rudy Brown, who has 2 RBIs, a double in the first inning, and then a ground out to the pitcher in the third. Rudy Brown lining it up. And he puts the bat on the ball, popped up, and it's caught! Nice job, Raylan Jacobson. So the third baseman makes all 3 putouts in that inning as they strand 1, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 come in to score for Wildwood. We are 2/3 of the way home. I have 14. The scoreboard says 13. We'll have to check on that here on JockJive.com. Back here in East Lakeland, we had to go to the scorekeeper to make sure we had the score right. It is 14. Wildwood has 2 in the first, 7 in the third, 5 in the fourth. Desoto with 6 in the first, 1 in the third, and 2 in the fourth for 9. Top of the 5th, we'll have Alex Yest, Walsh, and Magamul batters 6, 7, and 8 for Wildwood in what is definitely a must-win for both teams. West Fallujah and Sebring will play the 4 o'clock game today. That's the 2 undefeateds. Granted, Sebring and West Fallujah have games before that. Sebring will play next against Desoto, so Desoto will go back-to-back. West Fallujah will take on East Lakeland at 2, and West Fallujah will have to go back-to-back as they will take on Sebring in the game after that. As Campbell hits one up the middle, past the pitcher, past the second baseman. Despite diving bodies everywhere, the throw at second will have a close play. Oh, he's going to head to third. And he will stay there. So Campbell with the seeing eye single, with his speed, he turns into a triple. Chase Shirley will bat. as it looks like Harrison is back behind the plate. Chase Shirley has 2 hits. He has an RBI single in the first. He singled and scored in the third. Popped up over the shortstop's head into left center for a hit. Campbell gets his uniform dirty. He's obviously safe at home on the long single. So Shirley is now 3 for 3 as Campbell scores for the second time. It's now 14-10. And Raylan Jacobson, who made all 3 putouts the last inning, including an unassisted double play, will come to the plate. He's reached base twice. Fielder's choice in the first, single in the third. He pops one up a mile high. The shortstop comes in, makes the catch. That's Rhett Kirkland looking dead into the sun, making the catch. Nice job there. As Jonathan Baker to the plate. RBI single in the first. Fielder's choice that drove in a run in the third. Soto definitely in need of some scoring here, as there is a chance if Wildwood goes for a big inning in the fifth, this thing could end in 5. That ball is hit up the middle for a hit. Throw to second. Will not be in time. Close play. Nice throw from the outfield. Made that one close. Philip Taylor to the plate. He has reached base twice. Single, RBI, run scored in the first, fielder's choice in the third. So he's 1 for 2. And we appreciate everyone tuning in on this early morning for state tournament T-ball action. As he hits a ground ball to the shortstop. He has it. Oh, we have 2 runners on, so he'll just run to third and make the play. Smart play by Kirkland as he saw 2 runners in front of him. The lead runner didn't run initially. So that'll go 6 unassisted. Kirkland with the put out for out number 2. So runners at first and second for Jake Safford. Again, some big at-bats here for Desoto. Again, if they can't scratch off another run and Wildwood erupts for 7, this game is over in 5. So they definitely need a couple runs here. Safford is 2 for 2. He had an RBI single in the first and singled and scored in the fourth. Again, it's Baker at second and Taylor at first. And he hits a line drive. Caught, then dropped by the shortstop, and he'll throw it to the pitcher. As Kirkland almost had it, but it squirts out of the glove. As Safford is just standing there. As they said, we have a dead ball situation as Safford heading to first. I guess he went to first, and I don't know if he thought an out was made, and he came running off the field. He thought that the ball had been caught. So everybody will be safe with the bases loaded. As the Wildwood coach is trying to get an explanation. Like I said, I was watching the ball. I didn't see if Safford had made it all the way down to first. Like I said, Kirkland had it in his glove and it just squirted free. It was hit right on the screws. Spun him around and the ball came loose. Boy, this would be a big play in this ball game as DeSoto down 4 is trying to rally. So I guess we'll have the bases loaded here for Bryson Warham, who has been on base twice, a single in the first and a triple and a run scored in the third. The only thing I can think is the issue here is whether Safford actually touched first base on the play. I'm watching the balls thinking there's a play at second, but apparently he must have touched the base because it was a dead ball. So Bryson Warren to the plate with the bases loaded. DeSoto definitely needs some scoring here. Popped up. Yest has it. He'll try to beat him to the plate, and nobody there, and the ball rolls to the backstop. Harrison is just standing there, and they're going to get 3 out of it. Come to the plate, he's safe. A 3-run double as the catcher, Harrison, the ball was thrown to him. He didn't even move. So 3 RBIs, that is huge. Granted, it is awfully, awfully hot out there, and he's wearing a mask. Harrison, as Warham drives in 3 runs. Huge runs for DeSoto. That eliminates a possible run rule for Wildwood in the bottom of the 5th, now that they only trail by 1. That ball is hit and caught by the shortstop. Nice grab by Rhett Kirkland for out number 3. We have the makings of a barn burner here after 4.5. It's a 1-run game. 14-13 to score here. Opening round play of day 2 of the 2017 Florida DYB State Tournament here on JockJive.com. Back here in the bottom of the 5th where South Sumter looks like they're batting in the bottom of the 4th, but they trail 24-16 to West Seminole. Here we're in the bottom of the 5th in a 14-13 game. And we're back, just having a quick discussion with the scorekeeper, making sure we're on the same page. As Alex Yest to the plate. Yest is 2 for 2. I'm going to assume one is older than the other because the other one is a little smaller than Alex. I'm assuming Zach is little brother or cousin. As Alex with 2 hits, a run scored, 2 RBIs. He will pop one left side over the third baseman's head, but shortstop backing him up. And he's going to try to take 2, and he'll be safe. Question is, will they send him back? Nope, I guess the pitcher wasn't in the circle, so a double for Yes to lead off the bottom of the 5th. Carter Walsh is 1 for 2. Ground out to the pitcher, RBI double and a run scored. This is the 6th game on this field, and it looks like it'll be only the second one that's gone 6 innings. Every other one has ended early. Actually, the only other one was the opening game yesterday with Wildwood West Fallujah. Popped up left side, over the shortstop. Into shallow left. The runner is headed for third, and he will be safe there as the ball hasn't reached the pitcher yet, and I believe he'll have to go back to third. So the bloop single by Carter Walsh. Nobody out for Keaton Magamul, who is 2 for 2 with a double and an RBI. Magamul is extra patriotic. He's got the red, white, and blue on the batting helmet, too. President Trump would love this kid. As Magamel hits one left side, line drive caught by the shortstop. Possible double play chance over the head of Campbell, but Alex Yest had tagged up. Smart play. Throw to second will be offline. He'll head to third. They'll throw it. He might come all the way around. Time is called. He'll have to go back. So a line out by Magamel. He gets the RBI as Alex Yest scores. And Walsh to third. Lead is now 2 for Wildwood.
Baseball ready, Desoto. Next up, Luke.
That's Luke Ruskin to the plate. Ruskin 1 for 2 with a run scored.
In the circle, Joe, in the circle.
As Ruskin standing in. He tops one. The pitcher has it. Long throw across the first. Got him. What a bullet by Ruskin. By Serena. That was a BB right there. The 1-3 does drive in a run. Makes it 16-13. That's about the 5th time today we've seen a 1-3. I keep hearing the word cheese fries over here. I don't know if that's bribery when players make good plays. It works, whatever it takes. I'd rather have money, but if you're a 7-year-old, cheese fries will do the trick too. As A.J. Pearson Stokes to the plate. Wildwood with the 3-run lead. As time is called. And line drive, the third baseman has it. He'll throw a long throw across in time. Good job there by the third baseman. Raylan Jacobson, who's been busy the last couple innings. Long throw across for the 5-3. So we're through 5. We're in for one wild finish here. As DeSoto definitely within striking distance, but they need at least 3. Score after 5 is 16-13. Wildwood on top as they look for their first win here in the 2017 DYB T-Ball World Series here on JockJive.com. Back in East Lakeland, where we got some drama brewing on both fields. It's a 24-18 game with West Seminole, South Sumter to our right, and here we have a 16-13 game. As DeSoto needs at least 3 to force the bottom of the 6th. Again, Wildwood at 0-2 needs a win and some help. DeSoto needs a win to stay in the thick of it, in hopes of playing tomorrow in bracket play. Again, we're looking ahead. There is a possibility of a 3-way tie between West Volusia, Sebring, and DeSoto. Cheering you here across the way. I think somebody just homered on the Majors field. Anthony Crum bringing you the action there as that game just got underway. It was an 11 o'clock start for the Majors. As Braden Lawrence has a pair of infield singles, he steps in. And he hits one to the right side. Yes, the pitcher coming out. It's going to be a long throw across, not in time. And he'll be safe there with his 3rd infield single of the day. That's what you want for Wildwood. For DeSoto, you want your lead man on. You need runs. Back to the top, Riley McRae with the patriotic arm sleeve. I'm not sure what you call that, arm sleeve or what. You can see the red, white, and blue on it. He's been on base all 3 times, including 2 hits. That one's going to be a foul ball as it did not get out of the circle. Riley has an infield single and a run scored in the first. Reached on a fielder's choice in the second. Infield single in the fourth. And he pops one to the left side. Foul. Nice to show his sportsmanship. You see the DeSoto coach moving Pearson Stokes into better fielding position. You see him there in the shot now. And he hits underneath. That'll be a foul ball. As McCray lines it up and pops one, but it doesn't get out of the circle. Ball has to get out of the dirt and reach the grass for that to be a fair ball. Got to give a shout out to these umpires wearing those long pants out in that brutal sun. Pitcher bobbles it, gets away from him, and he'll just put it in his pocket. Actually, he'll throw to short, and time is called. Tying run aboard now for DeSoto and Kingston Boyd, who's been on base twice. Single and a run scored in the first. Infield single in the second. Ground out to first in the fourth. So he's 2 for 3 with a run scored. As Boyd lines it up. And he hits one to the right side in the air. It'll be caught by the second baseman, LaRusso. We may have a double play opportunity, and they get it! It goes 4-6. Landon LaRusso with the grab. And the lead runner, Lawrence, too far off the base. 4-6. A big, big double play. So Wildwood now an out away from a win. Joseph Serena, the last chance for DeSoto. Serena is 1 for 3. He's got a 2-run single and a run scored in the first. Reached on a fielder's choice in the second. Popped out to short in the fourth. Popped up on the infield, and it's dropped by the pitcher. He recovers from his knees. He'll fire to second, and he tags him out to end the ball game. So that'll go 1-4 on the fielder's choice. And Wildwood keeps slim hopes alive. They go to 1-2. DeSoto falls to 1-2. Your final score, Wildwood 16, DeSoto 13. Recap who did what in the game. Starting for DeSoto, it is Riley McCray, 3 for 4 with a run scored. Kingston Boyd, 2 for 4 with a run scored. Joseph Sereno, 1 for 4, run scored, 2 RBIs. Takoy Campbell, 2 for 3, a double, a triple, 2 runs scored, and an RBI. Chase Shirley, 3 for 3, a run scored, 2 RBIs. Raylan Jacobson, 1 for 3, and a run scored. Jonathan Baker, 2 for 3, a run scored, 2 RBIs. Philip Taylor, 1 for 3, an RBI, 2 runs scored. Philip Taylor, 1 for 3, 2 runs scored, an RBI. Jake Safford, 3 for 3, 2 runs scored, an RBI. Bryson Warnham, 3 for 3, single, double, triple, run scored, and 3 RBIs. Braden Bierman, 0 for 3 with an RBI. Braden Lawrence, 3 for 3 with 3 infield hits. For the victorious Wildwood squad, it is Landon LaRusso going 2 for 3, 2 runs scored, and RBI. Rhett Kirkland, 3 for 3 with a double, 3 runs scored, 3 RBIs. Ryder Cruciger, 3 for 3 with a triple, 3 runs scored, 2 RBIs. Jackson Todd, 2 for 3, 2 doubles, a run scored, and an RBI. Rudy Brown, 1 for 3 with a double, 2 RBIs. Alex Yes goes 3 for 3 with a double, 2 runs scored, 2 RBIs. Carter Walsh, 2 for 3 with a double, 2 runs scored, and 1 RBI. Keaton Magamole is 2 for 3 with a double, 2 RBIs. Luke Ruskin goes 1 for 3, runs scored. And A.J. Pearson-Stokes, 1 for 3. Pat Harrison, 2 for 2 with a run scored. Zach Yes, 0 for 2 with a run scored and an RBI. So again, Wildwood notches their first win of the tournament. they go to 1-2. Desoto falls to 1-2. So that'll do it for this one. Coming up next, Desoto will have to bounce back and try to beat the undefeated Sebring squad. So that'll do it for this one. Signing off for just a little bit, Jason Thompson, wishing you wherever you tuned in today a pleasant morning.